So good evening to all. Hope you're doing great. So in this video, we'll be discussing about Adani Power share. So after back-to-back 2 days upper circuits in Adani Power, so currently it has approached the 126 rupees level with almost 5% positive movement. So we know earlier it was in continuous lower circuits when some negative updates were released related to Adani Group stocks. But at that point of time, clearly we discuss what should be the psychology. And the same way, we know that all the stocks have shown a parabolic fall. So whenever parabolic fall happens and when panic situation is present, especially for swing trading, so all the stocks would be beneficial. So same thing we discussed in Adani Ports as well. So from 640 rupees level, you can see it has even crossed the 700. So in short term also, definitely people who have invested, they would have been benefited. So that is what the psychology we need to follow. So now since Adani Power is looking a little steady in movement and also the volumes of buying are also increasing on day-to-day basis. So we'll try to find out people who are holding since low levels, what would be the next targets that we need to watch out, and the same way what is the support region, and few updates are released related to annual general meeting. So what is the date of annual general meeting for Adani Power? So that things also we'll try to understand. So before that, if you're new to the channel, then definitely subscribe the channel and also press the bell icon to get instantly notified, and do join the Telegram group so that you'll not miss any instant updates. Okay, so moving towards the updates of Adani Power. So yesterday itself an update was released related to annual general meeting. So the date also is provided, which is around Tuesday, that is 13th July 2021. Okay, so this was the particular date, and we know yesterday itself in Adani Ports also insider deals have happened where some buying of shares were also taken place. So I'll take you to the insider deal section and also I'll show you how much quantity of shares have been lifted and at what price also we'll try to discuss. So basically whenever this type of correction happens in somewhat stocks which are having little high political background, so despite that some negative updates when they make these type of stocks weak, so many people search for selling opportunities, but ultimately what happens after continuous downfall, it starts retracing from the low level. So same thing what I told, when you stretch a rubber band and when you leave it, the same way it comes back as well. So same happened here because nothing negative was present related to financials and the same way related to numbers. Only thing was external factors, so that were important, but many don't know that when strong influence is present, especially the government influence, so you need to understand, so those are just to create the panic situation, and when they get settled down again they start retracing. So same thing happened in all these stocks. So now let's see what actually the deliveries are suggesting, and the same way we'll also go to the charts. Okay, so when you go to the insider deal section and if you see what are the various deals which happened, so clearly you can see worldwide emerging market holdings. So these are in Adani Ports. So if you see, you can see almost 7 lakh shares have been bought on 21st June 2021, and you can see they are being taking place at regular basis. So you can see starting from 18th June, you can see again on 21st June also on regular basis some buying was seen in this particular stock. So that's why from the lower levels, whatever the 200-day moving average, whatever I was discussing, from there itself that particular buying momentum was seen and it has started retracing. Okay, so if you go a little bit down also, you can see from 17th June also buying was present. So 17th, 18th and followed by 21st June. So a regular buying was seen, but this was by different company, Infinite Trade and Investment Limited, which has bought almost 19 lakh shares at that particular region on 17th June, and still holdings also we can see 0.1% is present. So for worldwide emerging, so all these are insider deals. So you can see they also have around 3.9% stake. Okay, still pending. Okay, so now let's go to charts. So these are the various deals which happened. So once we go to charts, so clear there we will see what are the next regions that we need to focus. Okay, so now we are back onto the technical charts, and you can see this is the 1 day chart. So now first let's discuss on 1 day chart. After that we'll also go to the 1 week chart as well. So when you see the 1 day chart, clearly you can see the 50-day exponential moving average. So yesterday also in the Telegram group I've posted that the stock is approaching the 50-day exponential moving average. So considerably after approaching there, we have seen a quick buying automatically after uploading the video itself. Suddenly the stock has gone to the upper circuit region. So clearly you can see earlier also when it has approached the same region, again it has started retracing. So now next immediate resistance that the stock will be facing will be near the 130 rupees region. So once it crosses that 130, after that again we have 140. So these are going to be the next levels. So we know Adani Power, basically it is a little volatile stock, but whenever it gives movement or whenever it gives correction, so it gives to a full extent. But and in the same way it also tests the patience of the retailers as well. So if you have a panic mind, definitely you'll search for selling opportunities, but that is strictly avoided. So since you are trying to hold it for a certain period of time, so take a little decent quantity and leave it. So that we used to discuss earlier also, so nothing to worry about that. So now as I told, next levels are going to be very important, so especially 130 followed by 140. So these are going to take place a crucial role, so definitely you need to watch it. So this is in BSC chart whatever I'm doing. So now currently it is still in NSE B category. So once it comes out of that, so definitely in normal trading, what we say, a little consolidation, again breakout, so those type of things may happen. Okay, so these are the things you need to remember. And money flow index, still it is in the 91 region, it is continuing in that particular zone. So already I told you, whenever it is, when I told that still when it is giving the lower circuit, but money flow index still it has not come down. So what it suggests, so still many people are holding in that particular region itself. So that is very clear from the technical point of view. So now let's go to weekly chart as well. Okay, so when you see the weekly chart time frame, so there, as I told first, I told after doing the back testing as well, whatever you have done in earlier sessions, so there we have compared how it has corrected. But in the same way, we know it has even retraced earlier, but it has undergone a little bit of consolidation. So same way after in this situation also, as we discussed, so now as I told 1110, so from where it has started retracing, which was the pivot region, so same pattern it has tried to follow, and now if it consolidates again, you need to hold patiently, so that in coming sessions again it may show that momentum. Okay, so these are the levels that you need to focus. So still, as I told, resistances are 130, 140, so keep in mind about that particular levels. And if you are holding from low levels, well and good, but if you are struck at high levels, let's say 150 in that particular region, so definitely hold it, so don't worry about that. And money flow index on daily time frame is around 85 region, so that is still in the overbought zone. Okay, so both of them are in overbought, nothing to worry about that, because major drop in MFI was not seen despite the lower circuit. So that was very clear. So further, if you're having any doubts, you can message me in the comment section, and also you can connect with me in Instagram. Instagram ID is StocksDerivYT. So until then, stay safe, take care, bye bye.